Have you ever noticed that lately you've been feeling weaker than usual? Maybe before you could clean the house, carry groceries, or walk up a few steps without breaking a sweat. But now, even small tasks make your arms feel tired, your legs heavy, or force you to stop halfway to catch your breath. Most people think, well, I'm just getting older, or it's normal to lose strength with age. But the truth is, that's not the whole story. What you're experiencing might actually be an early sign of something happening silently inside your body, a condition almost everyone faces if they're not paying attention. Muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. Sarcopenia happens when your muscle fibers gradually shrink, weaken, or break down over time, causing a noticeable loss in muscle mass and strength. In simple terms, your body is slowly using up its own muscles without you even realizing it. What's more concerning is that this process starts much earlier than most people think, often after the age of 30. Without proper exercise and nutrition, by the time you reach your 50s or 60s, the changes become very clear. You feel weaker, it's harder to stand up, and sometimes you start losing weight even though your diet hasn't changed. Studies show that after age 40, we can lose about 1% of our muscle mass every year. By the age of 70, that number can reach up to 30%. And it's not just about feeling weak. It affects your posture, your balance, even your metabolism. Less muscle means your body burns fewer calories, which leads to more fat, fatigue, and a higher risk of chronic diseases. Sadly, most people don't realize what's happening until it's too late. When standing up from a chair requires a push from your hands, when climbing stairs feels like a workout, or when your clothes suddenly feel loose, and you're not sure why. That's why, in today's video, we'll uncover the 3 earliest signs of muscle loss, subtle changes that you can spot early and take action before it gets worse. Because the earlier you recognize it, the better your chances of recovery. Remember, sarcopenia is not a punishment for aging. It's your body's way of warning you. It's time to take care of your strength again. So if you're over 40, or you've been feeling weaker without knowing why, stay tuned. In just a few minutes, you'll learn the 3 early signs of muscle loss and how to recognize them in your daily life, so you can protect your health, strength, and confidence for years to come. The first sign, and also the most noticeable one, of muscle loss. The first and easiest sign to recognize of muscle loss is a clear decline in strength. It's not that you're sick. It's not because you didn't eat enough or didn't sleep well. It's because your muscles are truly getting weaker, little by little, every single day. Think back for a moment. You used to be able to lift a 5-gallon, 20-liter water jug without your hands shaking. But now, after just a few steps, your arms get tired, you have to switch hands, or set it down to rest. You used to go grocery shopping, cook, clean the house, simple daily things, and finish them easily. But lately, doing those same chores leaves you feeling exhausted. Your arms and legs feel weak, and you find yourself sitting down halfway through just to catch your breath. That's not you getting lazy. That's your body genuinely losing strength. When your muscle mass decreases, your muscles lose their natural power. You may still eat well, sleep fine, and stay active, but your body no longer has the same energy to respond. Experts call this functional weakness, a decline in your body's ability to perform daily physical tasks. When your arm muscles weaken, it becomes harder to lift heavy objects. When your leg muscles weaken, you walk slower, tire faster, or even start trembling if you stand too long. When your back muscles weaken, you may feel shoulder or neck pain, lower back fatigue, or trouble standing straight. In fact, many people don't realize it's happening until it becomes quite serious. You have to hold the railing just to climb a few steps. You start dropping things more often. Getting up from a low chair or squatting down feels difficult. You have to push off with your hands. All of these are early warning signs of muscle loss. They happen quietly, gradually over many years. and by the time you really notice, a significant amount of muscle may already be gone. Many people mistake this weakness for aging or low energy, so they turn to supplements, protein drinks, or vitamins. But the truth is, if you don't reactivate your muscles through movement, none of those will work. Muscles are living, active tissue. If you don't use them, your body will start breaking them down to save energy. This process happens silently, without pain, but it's very real. A study from Harvard University found that adults over 50 who stop exercising can lose up to 10% of their muscle strength in just 3 months. That means as soon as you stop moving, your body begins to break down muscle to maintain other vital functions. So, how can you recognize it early? Start by listening to your body. If you feel your arms or legs getting weaker, tire out faster, or need your hands to push yourself up, don't ignore it. That's not just temporary fatigue, it could be the very first sign of muscle loss. The good news is, if you catch it early and start exercising again, your muscles can recover. Science has proven that even at 60 or 70 years old, simple exercises like resistance training, brisk walking, or light weightlifting can rebuild muscle mass and restore strength. So don't wait until you have no energy left to start. Start today by asking yourself, can I still lift a 20-pound object without struggling? Can I climb 2 flights of stairs without stopping? Do I feel weaker than I used to? If your answer is yes, that's your body sending you an early warning. Take action before it's too late. Because every day you don't move is another day your body quietly loses a part of its strength. The second sign of muscle loss often appears after your body has already lost some strength in your arms and legs. It's when standing up or moving around becomes harder than before. Have you noticed that getting up from a chair now feels more difficult than it used to? Or when you squat down, you need to use both hands just to push yourself up, maybe after walking just a short distance. Your legs start to feel heavy, your steps slow down, and your body doesn't move as smoothly as before. These are not just signs of aging. They're clear indicators of muscle loss in your lower body, especially in the thighs, hips, and glutes. These muscle groups are what help you stand, walk, keep balance, and maintain posture. When they weaken, even simple movements start to feel like a struggle. Many people assume this is due to joint pain or weak bones, but in reality, it's the muscles that provide the foundation for joint movement. When the muscles around the joints shrink, the joints lose support and are forced to carry more weight. That's why knee pain, hip pain, or shaking while standing often come from weak leg muscles, not just aging bones. Researchers call this stage motor function decline, an early warning sign of sarcopenia. At this point, you can still move around and do daily tasks, but everything feels slower and heavier. Your body reacts more slowly, balance weakens, and the risk of falling doubles compared to people with normal muscle mass. A study from the U.S. National Institute on Aging, NIA, found that after age 50, walking speed declines by over 10% per decade, mainly due to loss of leg muscle strength. That's why so many middle-aged people start to slow down, not because they're tired, but because their legs are losing power. If you find yourself needing to grab onto walls, tables, or stair railings to stand up, that's a clear warning sign. Or if you stumble, slip slightly, or feel like your legs don't listen, that means your balance muscles are weakening. Even worse, once lower body strength declines, people move less, and the less you move, the faster muscle loss progresses. It becomes a dangerous cycle. Weak, move less, weaker, lose independence. But here's the good news. This process can be reversed. Research shows that just 2 to 3 light resistance training sessions per week can significantly rebuild muscle, even in people over 70. Simple exercises like standing up from a chair without using your hands, stepping onto a low platform, or doing gentle squats can quickly restore leg and hip strength. The most important thing is to stay consistent. Don't wait until your body feels completely weak to start exercising. From today, build small habits. Stand up from your chair without using your hands, walk an extra 10 minutes a day, or take the stairs instead of the elevator. Every bit counts, and every movement helps you fight muscle loss. Remember, muscle doesn't disappear overnight, and it won't return overnight. But once you start moving, it begins to come back. So if standing up feels harder or your steps are slower, don't ignore it. See it as your body's gentle reminder that you need to move more, rebuild strength, regain flexibility, and trust your body again. The third sign of muscle loss, and perhaps the most dangerous yet easiest to overlook, is unexpected weight loss, especially the loss of lean muscle mass, not fat. Many people feel happy when they see the number on the scale go down. "Oh, I lost a few pounds. I must be eating healthier." But here's the truth. Not all weight loss is good news. If you're losing weight but still have belly fat, your arms and legs look thinner or softer, and you feel weaker even though your eating habits haven't changed. Chances are, you're losing muscle, not fat. Lean muscle is your body's engine. It helps you move, stay balanced, burn energy, and keep your metabolism running. When lean muscle decreases, your whole system slows down, like a machine running out of fuel. You start feeling colder and tire faster. Even with less food, belly fat becomes easier to gain. Wounds heal slower and your immune system weakens. More importantly, losing lean muscle is one of the earliest signs that sarcopenia, muscle loss, is progressing. A study from Harvard Medical School found adults over 50 who lose more than 5% of their muscle mass within 6 months have a 3-fold higher risk of death compared to those who maintain it. This shows that maintaining muscle isn't just about staying strong, it's about staying alive longer. Many people don't realize that muscle loss doesn't just make you weaker, it also changes your appearance. You might notice shoulders slumping and your back starting to round, arms and legs getting thinner, skin becoming looser, a flatter butt and a more prominent belly, even though your total weight might be lower. This is a classic sign of hidden obesity. You look thin, but your health is declining because you've lost muscle and gained fat. One of the main causes of muscle loss is not getting enough protein combined with low physical activity. After age 40, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing protein, so even if your diet stays the same, your muscles may not get enough nutrients to maintain themselves. If you also sit for long periods or rarely exercise, your body assumes you no longer need strong muscles and starts breaking them down to save energy. Within a few months, you might notice thinner limbs, reduced strength, and a kind of unhealthy thinness. You can spot the warning signs early by checking. Clothes feel looser, but your waistline stays the same. Your arms and legs feel softer, not toned. You're losing weight quickly, even though you're eating normally. If you notice 2 or more of these signs, your body is warning you. You're losing muscle, and it's time to act. The good news: rebuilding muscle is absolutely possible, at any age. Here's how. Eat enough high-quality protein. Lean meat, fish, eggs, tofu, and beans. Do light resistance exercises 2-3 times a week to stimulate muscle growth. Get enough sleep and stay active daily. After just a few weeks of consistent effort, you'll start to notice the difference. Your arms and legs feel stronger, your balance improves, and your energy returns. Remember this: losing weight isn't as dangerous as losing muscle. Losing muscle means losing strength, independence, and joy in life. So if you notice that you're getting thinner but weaker, don't celebrate just yet. See it as a warning signal to start taking care of your body again, rebuild your muscles, and protect your strength, so you can age with health, confidence, and energy. You see, muscle loss, or sarcopenia, isn't something distant or rare, and it's definitely not just a sign of getting old and weak. It's a silent process that begins inside every one of us, often as early as our 30s. At first, it's barely noticeable. You lose a bit of strength, move a little slower, or drop a few pounds without knowing why. But if you ignore it, those small changes add up over the years, slowly making you weaker, less steady, and more dependent on others. The 3 early warning signs of muscle loss you've just learned are loss of strength, feeling tired faster, weaker arms and legs, less endurance, a difficulty standing up or moving, weak leg and hip muscles, slower steps, higher fall risk, unexplained weight loss, losing lean muscle mass while belly fat stays. If you notice one or more of these signs, don't panic. Because the amazing truth is, muscle loss can be prevented and even reversed, starting today. Remember this: muscle is wealth. It's not just for the young. Every time you move a little more, stand up a few extra times, walk a few extra minutes, or eat enough protein, you're investing in your own strength, energy, and longevity. Don't wait until your body becomes too weak to start caring for it. Take action now. Because the earlier you begin, the easier it is to rebuild. And if you want to learn simple home exercises to fight muscle loss or the right diet to rebuild muscle naturally, subscribe, turn on notifications, because in the next video, I'll share 3 easy, science-backed steps to restore your midlife strength safely and effectively. Let's stay strong together, so at any age, you can live healthy, independent, and full of joy.